Welcome to Wednesday's homework, ladies and gentlemen. You had page 518, 65 through 68. 65 is an error analysis, so we have for both of them log 80 plus log 20. Alright, we'll start with A. So they say that this equals log 80 times 20. Is that alright? Well, when we add logs, we can multiply the two numbers. It's the same thing. Okay, that's okay. And then log 1600. So they just multiply those two numbers. That's alright. And then they say log 16 times 10 squared. Well, 1600 is the same thing as 16 times 10 squared, or 16 times 100. Alright, that works. And then log 16 plus log 10 squared. So they took what's in here, they said, hey, we're multiplying these things, so that means we add the logs. Alright, that's alright. And then they end with log 16 plus 2. Well, obviously log 16 is the same. What is log 10 squared? Well, that's base 10. So 10 to what power is 10 to the second? Well, it must be 2, so 2 is correct. So it looks like A is correct, and it looks like B must be wrong, I'm guessing then. So they said that this equals log 80 plus 20. And right there, that's going to be incorrect, because if we add the logs, we would be multiplying here. And the rest of it looks good, though. They go log 100. Well, if we added 80 and 20, that would be log 100, which is the same thing as log 10 squared, which is the same thing. By the power rule, we can move this out in front, so it would be 2 log 10. And log 10 would just be 1, so 2 times 1 would be 2. So everything else checks out, but that first step is wrong. So that's where B goes wrong there. Looking at 66, we have multiple choice, and we need to decide which statement is not true. So let's see, let's start with A, so that's log 140 minus log 35 equals log 4. Well, the minus sign that's here tells me that I should divide. So 140 divided by 35, let me just double check, I believe it's 4. 0, carry the 2, 140. Yes, so 4 is 140 divided by 35. So this is A, and it's correct. B is log 140 divided by log 35 equals log 4. That is incorrect. If we have log 140 and log 35 and we divide them, that's fine. We would need to find a number for here and a number for here, and we would divide those numbers. However, we can't just divide these two numbers. That's not how logs work. So B is going to be wrong. Let's look at C and D just to make sure that we're on the right track. C is log 35 plus log 4 equals log 140. So when we add logs, we should multiply these two numbers, and I already multiplied 35 times 4. It should be 140. Alright, so C is okay. And D is log 140 over 35 equals log 4, and as we've already done, so we're taking log of 140 divided by 35. 140 divided by 35 is 4, so these are equivalent, so D is okay. Alright, D is definitely the one that's wrong. 67. 67 asks us to simplify log 9 x squared plus log 9x. Okay, well, we know when we add logarithms, we should be multiplying, so this would be log 9 x squared times x. Okay, so that is going to be log 9 x squared times x is just x to the third power. Okay, after doing that, I look at my answers, and F, G, H, and J, all of which do not have this as an answer. So I know that I need to keep going. So now I need to use the power rule. So we have this power. We can take it out and stick it in front. So this is going to equal 3 log 9x. So the power is gone. It's now in front right here. And that would be H. So now we have a match. And the last problem is 68. Which logarithmic expression is equal or equivalent to log 6? So we look at A. Log 3 plus log 2. When I add logarithms, I multiply the two numbers. And log 3 times 2 is log 6. So A looks like it's going to be our answer. But let's take a quick look at B. Log 3 plus log 3. This equals log 3 times 3. Well, 3 times 3 is 9, so B doesn't work. C would be log 3 times log 2. Well, we don't know any rules when we multiply logs, so we'd have to find a number for this and a number for this, and we'd multiply. So this is, I don't even know what this is, but it's not going to be log 6. And the other one is the same kind of thing. Log 3 times log 3. So we'd have to find numbers for that. We could easily do that with the calculator, but it's not going to give us log 6. Alright, that is your homework. I will see you tomorrow.